and then losing a ambulance match.
Maybe we should just fade away and classify ourselves as obsolete. We're a little stitched up, a little bruised, and somewhat broken.
As far as I'm concerned, the best part of Monday Night Raw, because we got a true tease. I mean, this is the best tease we've gotten so far. We've seen some of the mannerisms. We've seen some of the just the way he presents himself.
Gestures.
But you're right, gestures. But this was a full-blown, we got a deal either done or very close to being done, and we're confident that we can start using this stuff. And I'm predicting by SummerSlam, the Broken Universe returns. I think it all happens at SummerSlam. They're going to continue to tease it, but I think SummerSlam is where it comes out. This is the War Report live without the host, Vince Berry. He's a little MIA. We don't know where he is, but we're going to keep things moving as we always do every Tuesday. So let's go around the room, and then we'll continue to talk about the broken ones. Eric, what's going on with you out in New York City?
That's right. I'm in training for a new job right now. In the city. It's going okay. I'm good to be back on the War Report. Missed you guys the last time, I think.
Yeah, actually, and then we didn't have
we missed last week.
But good to be back, and you guys are gonna have to fill me in. As I said off the air, my hotel does not carry USA, so I did not see Raw.
The fuck is that?
Oh, I could have got you covered. I have 50 sources to watch Raw. It's kind of disgusting. I don't have network TV, and I still manage to watch it live.
Wow.
From
gonna have to talk about that.
With some Cheerio channels.
Kat, what's going on with you?
I'm living it up on Long Island with 4 kids. That's why I'm very glad to be back on the War Report and hiding in my room right now because they're all in other parts of the house. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Good to be back.
Amen. Nice. Ryan, what's going on?
Oh, took our website's advice and made Wrestling Night date night. Got to watch
nice. And how did it go?
That's what we like to hear.
And you guys met on Tag Me a Date?
I have not, but we can find our way there.
So the Broken Hardys.
We followed the motto.
So the Broken Hardys, it looks like it's happening. I guess Dave Meltzer now reported that he's pretty confident that the deal's pretty much done. So I'm excited. I just hope they don't fuck it up and try and take complete control. You know, let Matt and Jeff do their things, and let Jeff be a part of it too, because the two of them together. I don't know. I thought it was great in TNA. It was the only thing that was really good about TNA at the time.
That's for sure.
I'm excited. This has been a long time coming, and that was a great promo last night. So I had a feeling something was going to go down since they lost at Great Balls of Fire, which I guess we really should ultimately start there. What did you guys think of the pay-per-view? I actually enjoyed the whole pay-per-view. I thought it was pretty good. Eric, we're convinced that you have somebody on the inside because this is the second time that you were flawless on your pick. So
it's amazing.
We're convinced that you have the list and you're cheating. But what did you guys think? I thought it was a great pay-per-view.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was great. Yep.
You both talked at the same time. Kat, what'd
Good
you say?
ending.
I said I thought it was actually one of the better pay-per-views. The matches were good. The finishes were not too bad. The only finish I was really disappointed with was probably the Alexa Bliss Sasha because I hate countouts like that shit.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the countouts either. I'm with you on the countouts, but I will say this: the end to the actual segment was great because they took it to the next level, did the whole table spot. So, it kind of saved what we lost, I guess, at the end of the match. But even, I mean,
how freaky is Alexa Bliss with the double jointing thing?
Ooh.
It's definitely a little weird, but listen, it adds to it. You know what I mean?
Must make your boyfriend happy.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I would imagine
I
so.
think a lot of stuff makes her boyfriend happy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I thought the whole car, other than the name of the show, I thought it was pretty good.
That was the only problem.
And then I mean, let's start at the end and work our way back, because Brock, Joe, we all kind of knew that Joe was not going to win, but the hope was that they were going to do it in a way that made Joe look great and look strong and not hurt him at all. And I think they did a fantastic job. The match was actually just under 7 minutes long, and it didn't feel like that to me, which is a good sign. I was drawn in the entire time. I mean, shit, Brock Lesnar went through a table in the first 30 seconds of the match. It just was, it was balls to the wall. And then Beast Mode kicked in and he got the F5. I thought it was a great finish, great match. And I like how, it's continuing on. What about so we touched on the Bliss Sasha match. I thought outside of the finish it was a good match. Miz and
with the entourage.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was entertaining. It was good. What'd you guys think of that match?
To pick up the win.
Yeah, I think so. And then, of course, to go on Raw and have the Mizzies. Like, that's just fucking great. That's great.
I did like the fake out for having the envelope switched out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, everything about the segment was good. But what did you guys think? Like anything you guys didn't enjoy? I enjoyed the ambulance match a lot more than I thought I would.
Oh, that was actually pretty good for considering the match type.
Yeah, I didn't think Strowman was going to pull it out, and then the ending with the whole Attitude Era-ish, kind of deal. I thought it was great. Braun deserves an Emmy. He sold the shit out of it. I mean, he really did. He made it look real good when he was stumbling around and trying to get to his feet and all that.
They really could have had a double turn right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how badass Braun was.
But I feel like that's happening anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's natural, not
right.
Booked.
Eric, did you get a chance to watch the pay-per-view?
No, my internet here, my Wi-Fi here cut it like
actually
during the first hour. So no.
It might be a little bit easier now that it's archived instead of pulling it from it live. It's a little bit
definitely. It's worth watching
with the destination in mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The live.
Regarding the Miz, and I'm glad that Dean Ambrose is finally out of the IC picture for a while, because Miz needs a new opponent and a good opponent for SummerSlam.
Oh yeah. I'm hearing a fatal four-way though, including the Miz. I mean, not Ambrose. Sorry.
I can see that.
Who would the other two be?
It was, Miz, Ambrose, Rollins, and Bray Wyatt.
I can see that.
Really?
It's a good way of plugging the two feuds together.
I wouldn't mind that. Honestly.
See, but now the internet's all abuzz about getting the Shield back together in time for SummerSlam too.
That'd be a good way of you can tease it in the match, have Rollins cost Ambrose the match, and do an Ambrose heel turn.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see all three Shield members kind of like lose badly and emasculated, and then go away for a while, and then all come back at the same time, like pissed off.
They're back, and this time they're pissed off.
Oh, here's one that we should talk about. Cass and Enzo. So in my head, I kind of knew it was going to be a squash.
Yeah.
But that was a squash. I mean, I don't think Enzo got any offense. Not one fucking thing. No. Where do they go with Enzo from here?
Unfortunately, I think 205 Live. And he's going to be slotted in that cruiserweight division until they reform Enzo and Big Cass, the tag team again.
Well, since you brought up 205 Live, Austin Aries gets released from the WWE.
Is he released or what? Fired?
There was a rumor that he was fired.
Yeah, I heard
his release.
Yeah, there's both stories are going around. So all I know is once it was announced he was released, he tweeted and said, "What a great day it is." I mean, and listen, if I was Austin Aries, I wouldn't have been happy either. I mean, they threw him in 205 Live. He had this long feud with Austin Aries. He never went anywhere. He just kept losing. And this is a former world champion. Now, I never expected Vince to put a world title on him. But mid-card, there's no reason that Austin Aries couldn't have been mid-card. And quite honestly, I can understand why he was pissed off and miserable backstage. They fucked up with Austin Aries.
Absolutely.
Considering we have 2 world titles, it really wouldn't be too hard to see it. One, at least a SmackDown, maybe.
Or U.S. title, IC title.
Something.
Something.
Yeah, I mean,
I
would have liked to have seen Miz Aries for the IC title at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole the promo, the greatest man alive, after when he came back from commentary. Did I get the headline right?
I don't know. I that was a big mistake on WWE's part. We lost Cat. That was a very
one of many.
Huh?
One of many.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that they could start an Enzo Neville program for SummerSlam and have Enzo win the Cruiserweight title there? Or is that too early?
That might be too early. I wouldn't mind it. That the crowd would love it. I think they probably have the contender already slotted for the 205. Sorry, cruiserweight.
They got to do something with Enzo. I don't want him to become Marty Jannetty.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
The gift to give. But
not many people had Marty's issues.
Oh, true.
That's what's on Enzo's side.
Yeah, that's true. First ever tag team 30-minute Iron Man with the Hardys and Cesaro Sheamus. I thought that was a phenomenal Iron Man match.
I loved it, especially the countdown.
Yeah,
I thought 10 seconds was great.
Everything about that match was great.
Start to finish, that was probably one of my favorite matches of the night, by far.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, 100%.
That match I did get to see in full, and it was great.
Yeah, that was a great match.
But, with the contenders in the ring, it's hard to have a bad match.
That is true.
That's true.
Where do we go with the tag titles from here?
There was there's another rumor that just saw this. Ambrose and Balor are teaming up for live events. So that might be a thing, or Ambrose might be stuck in with the IC title.
Well, coming in right after SummerSlam, Sheamus is going to be gone again because he's going to be filming another movie.
Yeah.
Right. So that means the Hardys are going to win the titles back.
Correct.
Are they?
Huh?
Are they going to win the titles back?
I don't know.
I would assume.
Or it feels like they're building up a feud with the Revival.
Well, but that could lead to the #1 contendership to face Sheamus.
True, we do have a,
It could end up being a triple threat.
Yeah, true.
And Revival could end up pulling
But
it out somehow.
It would be stupid if they're going to be bringing them back broken relatively soon and then not giving them the belts again.
That's true, too.
I agree with that.
I can't see that mistake happening. I really can't, because that would be the what
I was
moment.
thinking was,
I agree.
Like, break them, then they go into the title picture and win them. So they're broken with the titles.
Mm.
You know, going in as contenders broken. Though we do have a full a month and 9 days.
And anything can happen in the WWE.
Wait. Supposedly Wikipedia is saying that we're getting a fall brawl.
Oh, God.
Really?
That's what the it's saying after SummerSlam 2017. The next event is Fall Brawl.
Oh, my God. I would kill for a War Games match.
Oh, I would be so excited.
That would be real
That
shitty
would be
of them,
the
though, to
absolute
call it
best.
Fall Brawl and not have one of those matches. Knowing that
Yeah,
they do that.
that's true, too.
They do that, though.
They most certainly would may do something like that.
But that's something
Be interesting. I wish they would do
always
some
wanted
of
to
the
see.
WCW pay-per-views with, 24 pay-per-views. So instead of doing Great Balls of Fire.
And listen, some of the old school
Bash into the
WCW
Beach.
pay-per-views were great. I mean, why not bring back Halloween Havoc? I used to
That's what I was
love
gonna
the
say.
pay-per-view.
I would
You know?
love
That's another
Halloween
good
Havoc.
one.
But Great Balls of Fire was definitely a stupid fucking name. I did that was just horrible. But so Monday Night Raw. So I know Eric didn't get a chance to watch. Thought Raw was pretty damn good last night. What do you guys think overall? I thought it was all the way through 3 hours. I was good. I thought it was a good Raw.
Definitely one of the better episodes, and it wasn't one where you were like, it didn't seem like it was 3 hours last night. Everything seemed to go smoothly through the entire show.
Right. I'm kind of with you on that one.
Nice to see God.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that the variety of different matches they had between the women's match, like with Bayley and Sasha versus Nia and Alexa, then they had the 205 and everything. They had a good variety of everything last night, and the matches all seemed to be pretty good. I wasn't like one match where I was just like, oh, God, not again.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we actually get real deep into Raw, one thing I did want to mention, too, about the pay-per-view. Is it me, or did it seem to anyone else like the Heath Slater thing was a very last-minute go run in the ring and do something quick with what's his face? Because they kind of looked like, what the hell's going on?
They had no idea what the hell was going on at that moment. Nope.
And just for the record, I would have gone with Heath Slater. Just saying.
I was going to ask. I was definitely going to ask that, but it totally...
Eric would have gone with Heath Slater too, because he had already known in advance that match was happening.
Everything. He's not everything, man. We're taking him to Vegas. That's it.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Just tell me what number, Eric. Just tell me what number.
Exactly. Just pick the number, count the cards, do whatever you need to do. We're banking on you, Eric.
Yeah. Definitely go to Vegas, yeah.
So Raw. So the Hardy segment to me, again, I think was one of the best parts of Raw. It definitely got me excited because it's just something to look forward to. At the end of Raw, we had the Angle deal on the phone. Ryan, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what the rumor is?
Unfortunately, we're looking at a out-of-wedlock child with Gable.
To clarify, not
Bastard
with Gable.
child.
Gable is
the child. Sorry. I didn't have my mind in the gutter. Thank you for taking me there.
No problem.
Oh, boy.
What we do best.
I wonder if they get
I didn't
Angle's
even think of that.
I wonder if they get Angle's real wife involved in the story.
You know Vince would love to take a dig at Jarrett live on TV. Oh, boy. He got Dixie Carter last night after Raw.
There was the internet rumor that Dixie Carter's coming to Raw again, too, so that would be very interesting.
I would love a Samoa Joe backstage segment, like walking up, why are you here?
Or Booker saying, tell me I did not just see that.
Or Ron Simmons just looking her up and down and damn. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, there's so many great ways they could play this.
You have multiple TNA people, have them all go to Kurt's office. Why is she here?
Yep.
We left to get away from her.
There are so many great ways that could actually be played if it's done right.
So how do we all feel? How do we all feel about the Brock segment with Roman, Joe, Angle, and Heyman? Some people seem to be a little bothered by, the Reigns and the Joe deal. Listen, those are the two top guys right now to be in contendership. It sucks that we all know that Joe's going to now take another loss because there's no way Reigns, Brock, SummerSlam isn't the match that's happening. But I thought the segment was well done, and I love the Joe Brock dynamic. I mean, it's just their chemistry is fantastic.
I will take it from the bright side. If we get Reigns Brock at SummerSlam, we're not getting it at Mania.
Yep.
So
that's not necessarily true.
Remember Triple H Brock?
True,
right.
But you're killing my positivity. You're killing it. I'm trying to be positive.
We're just being realistic, my dude.
Oh my!
And then you just come in and like stab it in the throat.
I tell you what, though, the segment was excellent, except for when Roman Reigns tried to interrupt and Joe. It totally killed the entire flow that was going on between the two of them because he said, well, didn't you lose last night? It was so stupid. It sounded ridiculous.
The issue was he didn't sound like he believed it.
Right.
No pun intended.
Well, and now there's some new controversy stemming from this segment that I would definitely like to touch on because it really starts to piss me off. So there's now an outcry of people that are upset over the segment because Brock Lesnar says the word shit.
That was the best line of the promo.
Yes, I agree, and that this is a PG-rated show and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. To the ones that had a problem with him saying shit, it was in the 10 o'clock hour. Yeah. If your little shit kid can't say or hear the word shit, they shouldn't be watching wrestling at 10 o'clock at night, and they should already be asleep.
They should be watching wrestling in general.
If they
Have
watch
you watched
South
the
Park,
Attitude Era?
Right, and if they watch South Park, they even bleeped it, so it's not that big of a fucking deal. It added realism to the segment, and I say, fuck yeah, we should see it again, because Brock brings that realism to the pay-per-view by saying something that nobody else would say.
And it wasn't even that big of a deal.
Right.
Oh, and then the funny thing is, I was watching the England stream from Great Britain, and they caught the word, so I had to ask Kat what Brock said.
Wait, what?
I watched the Sky Sports stream of Raw. So I didn't even get the...
He saw it in real time that he actually heard Brock say shit when it was on, when he was watching. It wasn't bleeped like how we saw it.
No,
I didn't.
In
real time.
I saw it. All I heard was, "You don't deserve," and there was a good 5-second pause. I'm like, "You don't." So I had to shoot a message.
The whole thing was fucking stupid. The whole conversation is stupid. These fucking people, they should not be watching the product.
It's because the people do not watch the product. They listen in, and whenever there's a controversy, they jump on it to try and kill the product.
But here's the thing, though. You want to complain about that and make that a controversy. Like, I get it. Like I said, even Autumn heard it. She's like, she goes, "Mommy, did he say shit?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." And it went right over her. She didn't care. It only becomes a big deal if you make it a big deal. But yet, that was like such a big deal last night. But the Usos last week during the rap battle, that was not even an issue whatsoever.
Oh.
Which, don't get me wrong, I thought that was freaking. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. But that's not blasted anywhere about that shit is inappropriate or that shouldn't have been done. But this was okay.
It's the issue with being the trademark show of the big product of Raw. All the lights are on you.
Then they should have been still suffering for Baller 2 weeks ago then.
Oh, I know.
The whole thing is stupid.
They're hypocritical. That's all you can chalk it up to.
Nothing's going to happen.
People are hypocrites.
Nope, Steven, just by the way to make you happy, I was just informed that a certain video we were talking about Eric is now officially on my Facebook.
Steve, take a look when you get a chance. It's worth it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I most certainly will. Don't you worry.
I figured I'd deliver that breaking news.
Very nice. So
we should have oh, never mind.
What?
I still had hair though.
I told Steve that. I said you got a full head of hair.
Don't worry, we'll all be there.
So what else was noteworthy on Raw? What am I missing?
Noteworthy on Raw last night.
Bailey was the champ.
What?
Big Show challenged Cass in the opening segment.
Yes, so
that's a good...
I saw that coming, but that was a great segment. I enjoyed everything about that. So, but Big Cass is obviously getting over on Big Show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and can I just say, not happy at all with Cass's new music. I think it sucks.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah. Very disappointed with that music.
There's a lot they could have done. Definitely didn't, and that wasn't it.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it.
Ton of stuff. Also, Bailey pinned Little Miss Bliss.
Bailey what?
Headed towards SummerSlam.
Bailey pinning Alexa.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Continue having Sasha in there. Then
Nia wants it.
That or Fatal 4-Way, you could also at SummerSlam break off
I think they might end up doing that.
Sasha and Bailey have their own feud. Then have oh fuck.
I mean, hell, you could
Jax go after the title.
You could even have leading up to SummerSlam. You could have like a triple threat #1 contenders match between Bailey, Sasha, and Nia.
Yeah, true.
That would be cool.
That's another way you could.
I mean, shit, you could have Nia win, and Sasha get pissed about it, and then actually turn on Bailey finally.
Or have Bailey turn on Sasha.
Well,
I feel like they completely bailed on the whole Sasha heel turn.
Yeah, they probably did.
I don't know why, but I feel like that shit would have happened already.
True, it does feel like they. Her
it would have happened while Bailey
dropped.
Yeah.
Though Bailey's in the process of finding herself again.
Yeah.
You think so?
I listened to her on Stone Cold's podcast, and she was trying to find a way to tweak her character.
Well, I had the perfect idea for that. Do a whole Tommy Dreamer thing with her. You know, back when they had the freaking Kane match. Remember what happened with Tommy Dreamer? Like Sandman kept that's when Tommy was this bubblegum baby face, and he kept getting hit by Sandman, and he kept saying, "Thank you, sir, may I have another?" And then people started saying, "Oh, Tommy Dreamer's hardcore," and then he developed that kind of thing, you know?
That'd be a good way.
That would
I'd like
be
that.
interesting. Yeah.
So she doesn't necessarily have to turn heel, but just tweak her character a little bit. Hardcore Bailey, you could still sell a bunch of shit.
Hardcore hugger.
Hardcore hugger.
The woman with double H's.
I would totally buy a hardcore hugger t-shirt.
She's gonna hug ya. Would buy one.
That's funny.
Go patent that before they jump on it.
Good, man.
Because that could sell money. That's money right there.
Hardcore hugger shirts done exclusively at tagmeadate.com. No.
Hey, it's not trade. They can't go after you until they trademark it.
That's true. That actually is a pretty good, gimmicked idea thing for Tag Me a Date. You know, your hardcore hugger for your wrestling fan.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Steve is probably over there rolling his eyes at us.
So I'm just thinking. There was some other big news since we were last all together. This just as of yesterday, the whole Paige Alberto Del Rio deal.
Yep.
So you get this report from a lady who knows neither one of them and just tells the police what she sees. You got Paige saying that it had nothing to do with Alberto, that it was a family issue and she was upset and somebody was trying to take pictures of her, and that's when Alberto got mad, and that wound up not being true. And now the brothers of Paige are coming out saying that they know that he abuses her. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Paige needs to get the fuck away from him. I mean, she's losing everything rapidly because this whole deal with Alberto is never going to go anywhere but worse. She's losing her career. I mean, we haven't seen her, so one can only imagine because as far as I know, she's been medically cleared for a while. So I don't know. Part of me says you're a glutton for punishment if you're staying with him. I don't know.
She has. It's like the whole Harley Quinn syndrome. I think it was encapsulated in the One Injustice. It was like something like, have you ever been with someone who's hurt you and hurt everyone around you to lose them? That seems exactly the position Paige is in. Unfortunately, thinks it would him and.
Yeah, what do you think?
You know, I don't know exactly what it is that is her connection to him, so to speak, but I agree with you 100%. I just think she needs to get the fuck out of Dodge. She's going to ruin her chances with ever coming back with the WWE. I mean, the thing with her two brothers, one of the brothers even stated that she was on the phone about something that her uncle was in really bad condition, and his response was, I hope the son of a bitch dies. Who the fuck says that? And why would you even put up with that if someone said that? I'm sorry, I'm getting my ass kicked or not, I'm beating the piss out of you if you're ever saying something like that.
Stockholm syndrome. You think you need the person. Unfortunately.
But it's not even Stockholm syndrome is like if you've been kidnapped or abducted by the person or something, though. She's not a stupid girl.
Are they
I'm not saying
officially
she
married?
isn't stupid.
No, they're not.
engaged.
They're not officially married. They've never. His divorce isn't even officially finalized yet.
All right, good.
But,
I'm not calling her stupid or anything like that. It's a mind. It's age 90% of the time with him.
Absolutely nothing that he can possibly have to hold her captive is what I'm saying, which is where Stockholm syndrome mainly comes from. If you leave me, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your father. I'm going to kill your brother. I'm going to do this, or, you know, your cat's going to end up dead on the side of the road. What could he possibly be holding over her that she's falling for this shit, that it's a Stockholm syndrome thing? It's an insecurity thing, which is sad because she's an extremely talented young girl. That's the thing.
You're also dealing with with her brother. You had Brad Maddox take advantage of her with those videos.
But if you even saw in his post, he even put that.
And I don't know about all that because
no one took advantage of her with Brad Maddox. No. She
and
knew what she was doing.
I was going to say, she fucking knew there was a video camera. She knew that this was all being taped.
Yeah.
No, don't. Maybe it's a girl thing or something. I'm sorry, but I can't stand the it was the girl's fault or the girl's excuse thing.
No.
And you shouldn't hold her accountable. She knew exactly what she was doing when she did that. So there's no excuse.
Going that far.
No, I'm just saying. No. I didn't say you, sweetie. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing.
It's very common though for people to take that angle and go, oh, it was the guy's fault. All the guy's fault. Nothing to do with.
Nope. Not even close. I don't play that game.
It's a bad game to play.
She's just as responsible as Brad Maddox, Xavier Woods, or any one of them when it came to that tape. But this stuff what she's doing now, that she's just defending him and making up fake tweets or whatever, everyone wants to say the term fake news. Well, get some fake news that she's spreading that didn't even happen.
So listen. So still real to us, right? They just did a post. I want to read it to you guys. So they said, Kurt Angle's big secret for next week's Raw possibly revealed. Okay?
Yep.
This is exactly what they're saying. For several weeks, the WWE Universe has been speculating about the secret that has been surrounding Kurt Angle on Raw. The expectation is that it will lead to a big return for Stephanie McMahon and eventually push for Angle's in-ring return against Triple H at SummerSlam. The general manager of Raw told Corey Graves and an unknown person on his phone that he'd be revealing the mystery. The rumor mill has an idea regarding what Kurt Angle will reveal to the WWE Universe next Monday. A lot of people are expecting that Angle will reveal an affair with Stephanie or even Dixie Carter from his past. But it's been reported by IW Nerd that his reveal won't lead to a match with Triple H at SummerSlam. Instead, he's set to reveal the identity of his illegitimate child. There is some speculation that it could either be Jason Jordan or Chad Gable to utilize them alongside the WWE Hall of Famer. Eventually, Stephanie McMahon may be revealed as the mother, which would lead to the Angle versus Triple H match on the grandest stage of them all.
I will say this though. At least it isn't Vince McMahon impregnating his own child.
Dude, really? I mean, either one, Stephanie or Dixie. Imagine if it's Dixie and they bring her on Raw. I mean, that would be kind of crazy. But
that would be kind of just for the TV moment would be nuts.
But Stephanie, come on, really?
How long ago was that Triple H Kurt Angle Stephanie triangle though from years ago? How long ago was that?
Ago. I think 18 years. I think.
Yeah, but they just in the chat are over 19.
Lance Storm tweeted something to that court out was finishing off the 16 years ago or something.
So wait, are they going to try?
Even if it's track.
So are they going to try and convince us all that Gable or Jordan are 18 years old?
I have no idea how that works.
It's a soap opera thing that you add 10 years for every year that it's an actual year. So
I think that's one of those moments where if someone brings it up, Vince just goes,
This is like Kofi Kingston being Jamaican.
I think it's just one of those Vince goes, shut up. They'll forget by next week.
Well, we're forgetting, too, that there's the possibility that there could be two mothers because, Jason Jordan is black. So,
Oh, jeez.
Maybe that's how you bring Mark Henry back.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
He had some sexual chocolate back in the
honestly,
this is going to get very stupid.
I should probably stop talking because everything I say ends up happening. So I should shut up.
Yes, please don't.
This is going to be very stupid. I mean, this is really going to be. Listen, not for nothing. You just aired on WWE 24 the return of Kurt Angle, and for those of you who have not seen it, go see it. It's one of the best ones yet. Maybe not as good as the one that I was on, but awesome. And
I think there's some personal bias there.
A little bit. But no, the Angle one is awesome. It's really cool all the way through. But you see like Angle's wife, kids, this and that. So fresh in our head is this, but now you're going to
go with that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You took it in such a real direction, and then you just put reality on its head by going in the most insane angle you could think of.
It's totally going to be Stephanie. It's going to be Stephanie.
Oh,
it's not going to be pleasant, enjoyable. I'm not digging it.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Not going to lie.
A little?
Hey, at least it won't be AJ Styles in that Mistress.
Oh, that was the shits. That whole thing sucked.
Though it would be funny at a joint pay-per-view if AJ Styles walks up and does it. One of those. Trust me, it gets better. It'll go away in a couple weeks.
So, speaking of AJ Styles, Smackdown Live, what do we got to look forward to tonight?
I think we're probably going to see a title rematch for the U.S. title between AJ and Kevin Owens.
Right, because AJ defeated Kevin Owens at Madison Square Garden. Does anyone know why the fuck they had Owens drop the title at a house show?
Nothing crazy, at least.
Some internet buzz was that he did have a minor injury, but he ended up wrestling over the weekend again anyway, so don't know how severe the injury could have been.
From what
I mean, listen, shit like this has happened because it's Madison Square Garden. Let's not forget about Diesel, Bob Backlund. So I mean, these things happen. I just thought, I feel like nowadays that's grounds for punishment. So I didn't know if I didn't hear anything. So AJ, that match is probably happening in your main event. Shinsuke's in action. Who's he wrestling tonight?
Baron Corbin, what I saw.
Right. So that right there, and then of course Carmella, and whatever they decide.
When
to
do you think we'll see the cash in?
I think the cash in happens at one of the big four. So it could happen at SummerSlam.
That would be good, especially with Ellsworth not being there.
Right.
Be a little bit more
interesting. He's on suspension.
SummerSlam's 30 days away, so you could see the return there. Have him help cash in.
And it's in Barclay, so you know something big's going to go down in Barclay.
That'd be a good way of rolling it out. Have them get the one over on Daniel Bryan. They didn't violate any rules.
Yeah.
If Carmella cashes in and wins the title, how long do you see her holding the title?
Survivor Series, if at
Not long.
SummerSlam.
Think it'll be a short run?
I don't think Carmella wins.
She could hold it the fall.
I don't think
I don't
Carmella
see her
wins.
holding it to Mania.
Yeah, she may not. She may not successfully cash in.
Yeah, I think she will not successfully cash in.
How funny would it be though if she failed because of Ellsworth?
That would be good. That would
be amazing.
That'd be the end of Ellsworth.
Yeah, he lost his meal ticket there. But that could be a storyline that he lost his meal ticket in. But who would you saddle him with?
I don't really feel like you need to have him with anybody.
Send him to 205.
Yeah.
That'd be a better use. He could actually
You think I'm kidding?
use himself.
Get him out of there.
Unless you do a thing where she just holds the briefcase for a long time, tries it at Mania and fails because of Ellsworth, kicks him to the curb. Then the what do you call it thing happens, the draft, and then Big Cass comes over to SmackDown the day after Mania.
That would be.
I like the way you're thinking, and then put the two of them together.
And he said, "It will happen."
And all you see is a big boot from Cass on Ellsworth, and that's the last of Ellsworth.
I wouldn't mind seeing the last of Ellsworth. As horrible as that sounds, I want to take someone's livelihood, but I'm okay.
I don't really understand why we ever had Ellsworth. Like, what did they see in him that was like?
I don't understand either.
We got to offer him a deal.
You got me by the shorts.
I will never understand.
I have no idea where, like, I don't know. I don't know what you could have seen in him. Just in his look, no offense, his look alone takes off a ton of points.
He is weird looking.
Maybe Vince got a laugh out of him.
Oh, and by the way, let's not forget about Bray Wyatt getting 2 victories in a row.
What is this? Are we seeing the end of the world?
I mean, he's winning matches. He won at the pay-per-view. He won on Raw.
Not that I'm not happy for him.
About time.
But, geez. Especially with that picture I sent you in the chat over the Sunday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, I'm pulling that up again. What? Where are you? 182 to 424.
That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
It is nuts. Like, how do you...
And champion only for, I think, less than 30 days.
Yep. Damn shame.
Did anyone hear any more? Did anyone else hear any more about him with this apparent divorce that he's like hooking up with JoJo or?
Yeah, apparently they're like open about it.
Did you see JoJo not even meeting Bray's eye on Raw?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Wait,
I did. That's why I'm like,
when Bray was entering the ring, JoJo literally made an effort to not meet Bray's eyes.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like totally like avoid eye contact. Don't look at me.
Don't think of me. Don't think about thinking of me.
Yeah. Wait till after the paycheck comes in, honey.
Wait till the divorce comes.
She apparently his wife already filed. She apparently filed it.
They're not trying to hide it though. There's been pictures of them showing up at the arena together holding hands and shit. So
yeah.
I mean, they're not trying to hide it.
She's done this a couple of times now though.
JoJo?
Yeah.
Well, she's probably trying to keep it professional.
I'm drawing a blank on who.
Yeah, but no, but there was Randy Orton.
He was dating Justin Gabriel, I think.
Real, yeah. She's been with a couple of the married wrestlers.
She's adorable.
It's gonna end well.
Eric, she's adorable.
I love me some JoJo.
I'm not knocking her. I was just asking if there had been any more information. You know what? None of my business, not my problem.
That ass, though. That's what I'm saying.
And
there's a picture of her with the New Day and her ass like holding up like a bottle of water or something like that.
It was a box of Bootios.
Yes, it was a box of Bootios. You're right.
Oh, listen, one other
thing for sure.
One other thing I wanted to mention too, some more information has come out about WWE 2K18 in the career mode. They have given free reign of the back mode again. So if you remember from years ago,
Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, you would roam the back, meet wrestlers in the alley, start feuds with people, go to the GM's office. So they're bringing that back, and apparently they rewrote the entire script in the universe mode. So they're making it more realistic and more even like now the feuds, you don't have to set them up anymore. Based on what you do and your actions will start feuds, and they have their own thing. I don't know. It sounds great. So they're making a lot of positive. Go ahead.
I might pick it up with that backstage stuff.
I'm getting the deluxe. I'm getting the deluxe package, so I get it 4 days early. But yeah, it's.
What else?
And they're saying it's going to be the largest roster ever.
Well, don't they say that every year though?
They do, but it keeps getting.
Yeah,
you're now going to be able to have 8 people in the ring at once, including in a Royal Rumble.
Are you serious? 8?
Yeah, you're going to be able to have. You're going to be able to have 4-on-4 matches. You're going to be able to have fatal 5-way matches. They also brought back and create a match. You're going to be able to create a match, save, and put it in your universe, so you can do like a Hell in the Cell First Blood or Hell in the Cell table match or anything you want, and you'll be able to incorporate it into your universe storyline.
Oh, you know what, Steve?
That's pretty cool.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if you can answer this because of what you're talking about, but if there is going to be a potential 8 people in the ring at the same time, does that mean we could possibly see 4 people come out in an entrance at the same time?
That is something I cannot confirm. I don't know, but that would be fucking awesome.
Considering it's only next gen, I can't see why the newer systems can't handle it.
Finally, a 4-on-4 Survivor Series.
I don't see why the Xbox One and PS4 can't handle 4-on-4. The Survivor Series style match with all 4 coming out. Last year at the 3 with New Day. So I can't imagine another person's going to tax the system so hard.
Well, as I get more information on it, I'll let you guys know.
Definitely.
But that's what I know right now. So we're getting close to the top of the hour. We got SmackDown Live starting soon and the return of AJ Styles to SmackDown as the United States Champion. Go around the room. Anybody else got anything to add or say before we round up? Eric, let's start with you.
Not much. Next week I'll be back in North Kakalaki, if you will. Same, back on the War Report, yet again, and I'm looking forward to SmackDown and what's the next SmackDown only pay-per-view coming up?
Battleground.
Okay.
2 weeks away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Not this week, then following week.
Oh man.
Yep.
I gotta change my U.S. title pick now.
Yeah, right. Kat, what about you? You got anything else you want to add?
It's been a great week with wrestling. It's been a lot of good stuff. Tag Me a Date is back up and running again finally. So thanks for all the weights and everything like that. So we're looking to get more people signing up and everything. And you still have the questions up for Ask the War Report. You want to get your show asked on air, just send over an email to us or tag us at the hashtag, and we will gladly answer your questions on the air.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan, what about you?
Oh, I can attend wrestling night, date night, great night. Yeah, get it? There's another catchy. I just thought of that. I like.
That's
awesome.
All right. Well, listen. So, we had some maintenance issues. We had to tidy up some things, and just to make it just an even better experience for everybody, we added some CAPTCHA. So a couple of things that we added, and then it kind of bounced some other things out, like verification of email. We got everything fixed. Everything's up and running. So go check out tagmedate.com. It's completely free for now. So check it out. You got nothing to lose. Find somebody interested in wrestling. It's the only dating site out there strictly for wrestling fans. If you're not a wrestling fan, you're not really wanted on the website. So wrestling fans only.
Yeah, you're why are you there, kind of.
Hey, listen.
Going to a Christian dating site and you're an atheist.
All we need is Michael Hayes singing our song.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, this has been the War Report, brought to you by TagMeADate.com, first dating site ever and only for wrestling fans of SummerSlam, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, the network. I mean, I could go on and on because there's so fucking many. The broken fucking Hardys. So from everyone here, check us out next week live, Tuesday. I'm sure we'll have Vince back. We'll find out what's going on. Next week, same time, same place, more wrestling. We'll see you next week. Check care.